Stop what you're doing. I'm going to tell you something that your parents, your teachers, and your broke real estate agent friend don't want you to know. You are being scammed by the American dream. Society has programmed you to believe that the ultimate measure of success is buying a house to live in. They tell you renting is throwing money away. They tell you to stop paying your landlord's mortgage. They are lying to you. Or worse, they are financially illiterate. If your main goal before age 40 is to save up a down payment to buy a forever home and settle down, congratulations. You just voluntarily signed up for a 30-year financial prison sentence. Today, I'm going to prove that the house you live in is not an asset. It's a blood-sucking financial vampire disguised as a nest egg. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you the mathematical blueprint of how the rich play the game, how to live in a $500,000 mansion for less net cost than a student dorm room. It's time to wake up. To understand this, we have to change your vocabulary. You are using poor people's dictionary. The herd thinks a primary residence is their biggest asset. They see a mortgage as forced savings. They accept eating ramen noodles and being terrified of losing their job just to protect those four walls. They call that stability. The wolf, the investor, sees it differently. Does the house you sleep in put cash in your pocket every month? No, it takes it out. Mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, new roofs, HOA fees. Your house isn't an asset. It is a decorated debt trap. The wealthy understand a concept called arbitrage. They know that truly wealthy people often don't own the mansions they live in during their wealth building phase. They are luxury nomads. Why? Because they know that owning a home traps dead equity. Money stuck in drywall can't work for you. Stop trying to own your lifestyle. Start trying to control your capital. Okay, feelings off, logic on. The math I'm about to show you is going to insult your intelligence because it's so obvious, yet you've been ignoring it. Let's look at that $500,000 house from the title. To buy a $500K house, you need $100K cash down 20%. You take a $400K mortgage. At today's rates, let's be generous at 5%, your monthly payment, including taxes and insurance, is roughly $3,200 a month. But here's the kicker. In the first few years, almost $2,200 of that is just interest, dead money to the bank. Add taxes and maintenance, and you are throwing away nearly $3,000 a month just to occupy the space. And that $100,000 down payment, it's gone, buried in the backyard. Now, the hack. Luxury real estate has terrible rental yields for landlords. That $500,000 house, you can probably rent it for $2,500 a month. Already, your cash flow is better than buying. But wait, remember that $100,000 down payment you didn't spend? The wolf takes that $100K and puts it into an S&P 500 index fund or a business, averaging a conservative 10% return. Let's combine it. You pay $2,500 rent. Your investments earn you $833. Your net effective cost to live in that mansion is now down to $1,667. We are getting closer to that dorm room price. Now, fast forward 20 years, the homeowner spent $400,000 just on interest and taxes that they never get back. The rent vestor, that $100K they invested at 10%, it's now worth $672,000. Who won? The numbers don't lie. The homeowner is house poor. The renter is rich. So how do you execute this? It's called rent vesting. You rent where you live and invest what you own. Here is your tactical roadmap. Step 1, the mindset shift. Accept that renting is smart. Treat your life like a business. Businesses lease their headquarters to keep capital free. They don't buy them until they have too much cash. Step 2, the liquidity hack. If you are saving for a down payment, stop. Take that cash and deploy it into liquid income generating assets, index funds, REITs, or starting your own side hustle. Step 3, the luxury arbitrage. Go find that dream neighborhood. Find the houses that are too expensive to buy and look at the rental listings. You will be shocked at how cheap they are to rent relative to their purchase price. Lock in a long-term lease. And here is the dark secret. If you absolutely must own real estate because you're addicted to HGTV, buy a rental property that other people live in. Why? Because mortgage interest on an investment property is tax deductible in many places. Mortgage interest on your own home is often wasted. Use the tax code as leverage, not a burden. I can already hear the whining in the comments section. But Tyler, renting isn't stable. The landlord could kick me out. Oh, you want stability? You know what's unstable? Having 90% of your net worth tied up in one illiquid house in one zip code. You know what happens if you lose your job and can't pay the mortgage? The bank kicks you out and ruins your credit. Renting isn't unstable. Being broke with a big mortgage is unstable. Having $600K in liquid investments while renting, that's the ultimate stability. But house prices always go up. I'll miss out on appreciation. Are you going to sell the house you live in? No? Then who cares if it goes up? It's paper money. You can't buy groceries with home equity unless you go deeper into debt. Stop making excuses for lazy financial thinking. Picture yourself 10 years from now. There's version A of you, waking up in a house you own, stressed about the leaky roof, stuck in a job you hate because you have a massive mortgage chain around your neck. Then there's version B, waking up in a luxury penthouse you rent. You check your phone and see your investment portfolio hit 7 figures. You don't like the view anymore. You move next month. You are free. Don't believe a word I say. I challenge you. Tonight, open up an Excel sheet. Run the real numbers on buying versus renting and investing the difference. Let the math slap you in the face. Do you want to be a sheep grazing in a mortgaged pasture? Or do you want to be the wolf that owns the whole damn field? The choice is yours.